The madness continues this Saturday, March the 27th, when Oral Roberts takes on Arkansas in the Sweet 16. How sweet it is to have a promo code during the Sweet 16. Use SWEET SWEET to save you 20% off the entire site. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays. I've got Craig Trapp on the line today to give us the play. How's it going, Craig?
Well, first two rounds were up and down, but now we're back at it, and you have a whole week to prepare for this one, so there's no excuses on why we don't get back on track this week with the Sweet 16. And I think this is a really good matchup for Saturday evening.
These are two teams that I've been cashing on for a big part of the season, so it's a little hard for me to pick a side. I think the deciding factor is the amount of points in the spread. I'm showing Arkansas minus the 11, and we've got a total of 159. So what can you tell me about this one?
A little shocked this number was so big. I was, I always try to pick the numbers before they come out because that way I know which way I want to go. Because usually I say, oh, okay, I thought this line should be 7.5. And I still thought Oral Roberts would be the play in that one for me on the side. So when the line comes out at 11.5, really like an Oral Roberts here. Now the line's down to 11. Still, Robert, his team's been red hot all year, both straight up and against the spread. 16-9 overall against the spread on the year, and 8-2 in their last 10. Arkansas been nearly 19-9 against the spread on the year, and 9-2 or 8-2 in their last 10. So I mean, it tells you how good both. You have to cover spreads. You got to be able to score points, no matter if you're the favorite or the underdog here. I think Oral Roberts will score with Arkansas. I think this is going to be a high scoring game. I mean, it says so with the 159 total. I think you take Oral Roberts and the points in this one, and I think Arkansas will win and move on to the Elite Eight. But I think it's a much closer game than what this line suggests.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on this one. Like I said, I've been cashing on them both all season. If the book didn't think that Oral Roberts was going to show up and play, we would not have a total that's nearly 160 points. This is going to be a shootout for sure. So if I had to gun to your head, would you take that really high number over or under?
This is really high total. I mean, I think I would probably lean towards the under. I actually think having a little extra time than normal. I mean, a lot of times, usually this would have been Thursday, Saturday. This team would have played on Saturday, came back and played on Thursday. So you have a shorter week. This time they finished playing on Sunday and they have all the way to Saturday. So they're going to have extended time. I think it actually might create a little rust. So I think maybe this one starts out a little slower scoring than what the total suggests. And then they do pour it on late, but I just don't think it'll quite be enough to get the over. So I think it's gonna be real close. So I was thinking like 78-76 type game. So not that far off of this total.
Yeah, I feel like taking the total over is just going to gut check the entire game. So the only way I could play this would be to play it under and, just take my chances. It's a big number. But the stronger play, I agree with you, Craig Trapp. We're going to take all those points with Oral Roberts and what we think is going to be a really close and high scoring game. That's your free pick from Picks and Parlays.